Hello my friends, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Hunting Rocks. As always, I am your hunting guide Jeff, and today I am back at one of my favorite places. I am back at the Chain of Rocks. This is Chouteau Island. Been here quite a few times, but this is my first time here this year because up until about 3 weeks ago, this was all underwater. In fact, it actually came out from underwater while I was on my trip out west. So we're gonna walk along here today. We're gonna see if we find anything good. And I'll show you whenever we do, if we do, which we will. Here we go, guys. I've gotten into some real nice honey agates. That one's pretty. This one is real pretty. And let me see if I can get this focused. And I'm not sure if you can see the lines in it, but this is a real nice one. That's a good size. It's probably the biggest one I've ever found out here. So I have hope. I have hope for today. It is like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Of course, yours truly picked the hottest time of the day to come out because, I'm probably not the smartest rock hunter. Nice piece of petrified wood. Throw that in the bag. Crazy looking shirt. There's nothing ever too big through here, but it's a fun place to go. Completely free. Good place to find material if you like to rock tumble. Alright, I'm going to keep walking down that way and until it gets too warm, then I'll turn around because it's like 98 degrees or something. It's supposed to get thunderstorms popping up later. That's another real nice one. I think that might not be a honey agate. Might just be a piece of, it's either bleached, or not bleached, but a stained quartz, or it's a piece of citrine. It could be a honey agate, I'm not sure. Honey agate's probably not the proper name, but that's what we call them around here. That's a nice one. I've seen them before in other places, and the name escapes me what they actually are. Honey agate is a local name because we in the St. Louis area do things a little bit different than everyone else. Pork steaks, for example. Alright, gonna keep looking. Well, not sure what kind of a fossil I have here. That's kind of interesting. Huh. I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. It's gonna go in my bag. Today I'm mostly just looking for the honey agates. So I don't know how many I'll find. Oh, I thought that was a arrowhead at first, but yours truly isn't that lucky. This is a nice piece. Look at that one. That'll tumble up and look real good. But like I said, looking for honey agates, but I always stop for fossils because no matter where I go, I find a fossil. Not a honey agate, pretty rock, but not interested. Yeah, that is beat up. It might be okay. And of course there's lots of pretty tumbled quartz around here, so if you're into quartz, it's a good place to go. Oh yeah, I also picked these up, periwinkle shells, which led me to, that's a nice agate. The lines in that, well, that's real pretty. All right, there we go. That at one time I think was a geode. I'll pick up geodes too. Alright, we're gonna keep on going. This piece is kind of interesting. I haven't found one that still has the matrix on it. It's pretty. Hold up the sun a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see it shining through. It's so bright out here I can barely see what I'm videoing. Throw that in the bag. I got that fishing line picked up. Fishing line is one of those things that I always throw away when I find it. One of those things I just don't like being out and about. That and plastic, like the 6-pack, or the 6-pack, you know, plastic rings. Those are bad. Cut those before you throw them away. Try not to litter. I mean, glass, you know. you're wearing shoes out here, it's not bad. I always worry about kids playing out here with their families. Sometimes people come out and swim. That's a pretty piece. Well, not swim. At least I don't think they swim in the river. I wouldn't. But at least glass will break down, and let's face it, it's made of silica, the same stuff I'm picking up. But that fishing line, man, it's bad news bears. Animals get trapped up in that. It almost never goes away. If you're out fishing and you got a big group of fishing line that you got to pull off, just put it in a bag or something and throw it in the trash can at home. It's not heavy. Anyhow, that's enough complaining about that. Keep looking for pretty rocks. That's very well polished and extremely hot. So I just legit turned off my camera, turned around, and I saw this. That is freaking monster honey agate. And with a periwinkle shell. Yeah, man. They're that high water we had did me some favors, man. I cannot complain about that. It's a good one. Guys, I just picked this piece up off camera, and as you can see, this guy has tumbled a long way. That is quartz with mica in it. So that undoubtedly came from the west, which means it got in the Missouri River, and it flowed all the way down the Missouri River to about 3 miles up that way. All those boats and stuff you see over there, those barges, they're building a new bridge across the river, which is good because the old bridge that's up there has been around since like 1950, 1960. They're keeping the great big one. It's the far one. And here's another one. Not the best condition, a little dirty. Does have some striation lines through it. That is agate. And that is going to be put into the bag. I'm almost back to the truck. Just a few hundred more yards. So I'm gonna kill this, and I will see you guys up at my truck, unless I find some really cool stuff, in which case I'll show you before then. More fishing string. Guess I'll take the log and all. Well, you guys, that's where I was gonna throw the monofilament fishing line. But alas, some piece of human excrement decided to bust said tube. So I guess this will come home with me. I'll throw it away at home. God, I really hate people sometimes. All right, guys, here they are. This is my honey agates for the day. Got some really nice big ones. A couple of little tiny guys. Oh, almost forgot him and him. Picked up this crazy looking agate. You belong over there. These that I'm not sure of, I want to mess with them. This, which I think might be slag glass. It looks like it. Might not be. Same with that one. Piece of quartz. That I'm not sure. And of course my shells. I picked up this really pretty rock off camera. There we go. Of course my fossil, another shell, and petrified wood, because you're always finding petrified wood down here. Oh yeah, and a bunch of monofilament line I wasn't able to get rid of because somebody's parents were apparently brother and sister. What are you gonna do?